Bleaustone Classic range, a smooth range with screw-ons, pinches, pockets, slopers, footholds and jugs in all the sizes and all the different angles. With the Classic range, it's very easy for you to set easy to medium boulders or roots. It's a very functional range, which means it's easy for you to tweak the difficulty and the moves in any direction you want, easier or harder. Let's take a look at the functions at the different holes and how we can tweak easy and fast and have a lot of fun. Function. We start with the footholds. We got mini footholds. We have classic/normal footholds. And we have the biggest of them all, the Mondo-sized footholds. As you can see, different sizes but also different depths, so like easier or more difficult to step onto. And the same goes for handholds. We're starting with a nano jug. The next bigger size are the mini jugs. The next bigger size are the normal jugs. Next one are the super jugs. The super jugs have an extension to the left and to the right. The super mini jugs, same quality of holding, but a little bit smaller. The super mini jugs. As you can see, the super mini jugs are mirrored, so there is a right version and a left version. Next up are the Mondo jugs. And because this is not enough, we got the Giga jugs. The nano jug is the smallest jug we have, usually 3.5 fingers only. I recommend it for lead climbing because it's very easy to force moves you cannot really match and they're still positive. Next up is the mini jug, a little bit less in-cut, a little bit more open, again 3.5 fingers, still really juggy for one hand. Then the normal jugs, even more in-cut, a little bit deeper, 2 pads of your hands, of your fingers, a little bit more comfort, but still only for one hand. Next up, the super jugs. Comfort, 4 fingers, very great. You just want to touch it, keep on pulling. Matching could be possible, but you feel very comfortable with one hand. And again, we developed the super mini jugs, which are a little bit smaller, have the same quality, route climbing or bouldering for the easy grades recommended. If you want to set easy climbs, bouldering or lead climbing, then the Mondo jug, pure comfort, pure heavenly climbing experience, big, huge, comfortable, very good option for one hand, and the second hand can go to the same hold, a little bit more negative, a little bit less space, but still pretty good. And if you don't want to confuse people and you want to show them, okay, maybe one hand, maybe two hand, maybe they got 4 hands with a body, then the Giga jugs are the jugs for you. They are gigantic, they are positive, they have a curlback in-cut, and they make setting and climbing very easy. That's it about the jugs and the footholds for now. We got even more flat jugs, which at some point develop and evolve into slopers. We got open-handed jugs, which evolve into some more edges. We got positive rounded edges, pockets, pinches, screw-ons. We got everything. And now we're moving on to setting. Let me show you a couple of 3 examples how I make moves a little bit easier or a little bit more difficult with the Bleaustone Classic range. Let's go. Example number 1, setting an easy boulder, and we will just use the Giga jugs. And as footholds we will use something called slopers, which are actually way better than the footholds, but let me show you. We're starting with a little layback. So we have the Giga jugs, we're leaning to the right side. We need an opposing force for our feet, underneath and on the left side. Almost feels bad using the slopers as footholds, but set relative. Relative means easy climbing, easy jugs, easy boulder. Maybe people never climbed before, so I try to imitate their climbing technique now with my Birkenstocks. With my Birkenstocks, I have a lower foot. The sloper is so big, and I almost cannot fail. Cannot miss this one. Lean back, lean over, and again, beep. Okay, I will always hit this, huh? Right foot, kind of good. Left foot, also good. Can hit it, lean back. Right foot, good again. Can hit it, and hit it. yes, even with climbing shoes, it is and will always be a very, very beginner friendly, easy climb. For example, we will keep it an easy, enjoyable climb. We will just ask for a little bit more precision in our feet. And instead of taking the slopers as footholds, we are replacing the slopers with mini footholds. Okay, Nikki, swap. Let's talk functionality. Mini foothold here has a slopey side, a neutral side, and a slightly positive side. They have less depth and they're way smaller than beforehand, so you need to be more precise now. I mix all the foothold sizes now. We got a mini, we got a classic and a mondo. Mini for really high up left, then a classic one, and the right foot always very comfortable on the mondo. Comfortable, still big. Good side, lean back. Still good to hit the mondo, lean over. We have a little bit of time to hit this. Hit it, it's good. But even with a smaller foothold, it's still easy. We just need to be way more precise, and then the options are endless. That was example number 1, changing the footholds from big to small. Let's go to example number 2, where we take a closer look at the handhold option. And what I like in easier climbs and easier moves are under clings, because under clings, once you get them, you can do a long move. Let me demonstrate. We start with 2 mini super jugs. We go into the undercling. Mondo foothold. Bam! Gives me confidence. And now somewhere up there. Oof. Big foothold. Big hold. A lot of momentum. Big move, big fun. Well, as you can see, I can lean out a lot, and the handhold gives me a lot of leeway to pull again, grab here, and stand up. Very easy. And if I want to increase the difficulty there, I play with a handhold. This example shows you positions are fine. I'm just decreasing and changing the quality of the hold. Instead of a giga jug, I'm using a positive rounded edge, which is kind of slopey juggy, not as in-cut, and doesn't have any curlback for your hand. So I cannot go out and in and in and out to generate momentum with my booty. Take a look at example number 2. Tuck. Ooh, that's way more aggressive. And it's way more power for me to pull. Before, comfort, curlback, very deep. I can lean back, almost don't need to aggravate any power in my forearms. Pure comfort, pure easiness. If the positive rounded edge is not in-cut enough for us, then we can, for example, use just a little super mini jug, only for one hand, so not both hands possible. Which makes it a little bit more directional. It's not as deep as this giga jug. It's still comfortable for 3.5 fingers. I mean, if you're a tiny human, maybe 4 fingers. But it's not as curled back, not as deep, and for sure it's way better than the positive rounded edge, which is kind of like an open sloper, juggy, but no curlback. See? So example number 2, play around a little bit with the handholds. At the beginning I taught you through all the jugs, and exchanging just one hold for another hold makes setting, climbing way faster and easier. Let's move on to example number 3. How do I set easy dynamic movements with the Bleaustone Classic range? Sometimes I like to start with a big jug. And I have the dynamic template and whoop, I stand up. Then not like sometimes is starting on a one hold. Sometimes feels a little bit like burly. So with the super mini jugs, I can split the starting position from one hand into 2 hands. Same quality, just different positions. I just prefer to start a little bit like further apart, because a T-Rex never has fun with his arms, huh? Because it's so hot and I want to spice it up, I'll set a slightly fancy foot plant move. For this, I'm adding this little axis triangle because friends stay together and friends set together. And axis and Bleaustone are friends. Now just a little landing platform, and then we go. Target hold. Go small to big. So example number 3 so far, still quite basic, still quite easy, especially because we're going to a giga jug. So let's change things up at the top. Same position, same distance, same move, but a little bit more difficult to hold on to. Even though it's big, I'll show you from the other side. Wow, this one is not really in-cut at all because it's the positive rounded Mondo edge, which means it's the biggest one of the positive rounded ones. And now the horizontal line is a little bit too boring for me, but I like the hold because it's not that in-cut, so you need to be a little bit slower. Let's turn and twist and tilt this hold. Wow! And because it's so big and so positive and so Mondo, but not too in-cut, it's easy to set a very easy, delicate, balancy, dynamic move. Placement is good. Let's exchange it for a pocket. Ooh. Ooh. Instead of 2 hands, we go with 1 hand, and then of the 1 hand only 2 fingers. So we need to be precise and powerful, which makes it all of a sudden a little bit more advanced. But I like the 1 hand option, but I don't like the finger pocket right now. So let's exchange the pocket one more time for an open-handed jug. 1-handed open jug in. Well, I needed to be less active than the pocket, but more active than the big jugs, and also a little bit more precise and active than the Mondo edge. So this is good. Now I can swap and continue on. Maybe I set a whole complete boulder, example number 4, next time.